This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
These are the works of His mighty hands. In one voice, let's glorify our God. Faithful promises He made to the Church of Christ. The holy nation of God was never forsaken. Faithful promises fulfilled for the Church of Christ.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Beaverton on Tour, brought to you by INC Radio Oregon. I'm Sadie Pizarro, and I will be your host for today. And before we get started, I'd just like to give some of my personal greetings to my parents, Mar and Melinda, my brother Jeremy Pizarro, and his wife, Sister Nikki, all the way there in the District of Virginia and Carolinas, and to all of my friends and family in the Philippines. Brother Chris Basa and his wife, Sister Melody Jane Basa, and Brother Nathaniel Corpus. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat at mag-ingat kayong palagi. So in our episode today, we will be covering the blossoming Westside Beaverton. So what you can expect in our episode today is the story of the local congregation of Beaverton, featured segments for the city of Beaverton, as well as upcoming activities in the district. So make sure that to share with us in the live chat all of your thoughts and answers because we love interacting with you and we would love to share all of your chats live. So in our previous episode, we discussed the local congregation of Portland, which is the mother local of many of our current local congregations and group worship services in our district. So today we'll be discussing the first offspring local, which is Beaverton. The local congregation of Beaverton is comprised of brethren who live on the west side of the Willamette River in an area called the Tualatin Valley. So let's get started. And today I will introduce my co-host, which is Gigi. So hello, Gigi.
Hello, Sadie. Hello, everyone else. Well, I'd like to give my personal greetings to, first of all, my local congregation minister, my resident minister, excuse me, Brother DJ Angeles and his family, as well as my parents, and watching it at home and in the car, my grandparents in Alaska, my lovely family in the Philippines, and my tita in Austin, and my tita in, well, I think they're in San Diego right now, waiting for their flight. So shout out to you guys. Happy birthday, Tita Leo.
Perfect. So yeah, it's really exciting to be talking about another local congregation, especially one that is very close to where we
Yes, you're right. And I actually have a lot of questions about Beaverton, but I think we actually have a caller calling to ask us some questions about that.
Yes, we do. So let's introduce our caller for today. You might know her, and I think we all love her. Sister Geraldine Mange has a question about Beaverton. So let's have a listen.
Hello, Sadie. Hello, Gigi. I am Geraldine, and I'm from Vancouver, Washington. So I'm very, very curious about Beaverton. If you could please tell me, the history of the local congregation and then the places I can visit there because I want to take my family there soon. So, I'm very curious. So, what are the recommendations that you can tell me?
Well, Geraldine, let's start out with some simple facts about the local congregation of Beaverton. Did you know that the local congregation of Beaverton was established on September 12, 2008? That means they're reaching their 18th anniversary this year. And you know who else is reaching their 18th anniversary this year? Me.
Your anniversary or your birthday?
On my birthday. Yeah.
So I think let's get started. Let's learn about their history or their backstory.
Backstory. What boulevard they walked on to get to where they are now? Great text. Could you please play the segment for their backstory boulevard?
Backstory Boulevard. My name is Brother Benigno Mariano Jr. They call me Brother June, and I belong to the local congregation of Beaverton, and I am the second head deacon. When we arrived here in Oregon, we live in Portland, and that's where we also registered in the church. And after that, we moved to Beaverton in 2006. But since there is no local congregation in Beaverton, we still go to the local congregation of Portland to attend worship services. Attending worship services during the summertime, it's easy for us to travel because there is no a lot of hindrances or something like that. But during winter time, that's the big challenge for us because we have to leave early because we don't want to have an accident or whatever is that during winter time, and because we have to drive slowly, and it will take us uh, if during summertime it will take us 30 minutes, but during the winter time probably an hour or so. But the thing is that our faith didn't change because that's what we learned, or I learned from my parents, that whatever it takes, we have to attend worship services because that's our responsibility to our Almighty God. Since a lot of brethren resides in the area of Beaverton, so and also back then, Brother Roget Malyari, who is the resident minister of Portland, suggested that if we can have a group worship service in Beaverton. So when it was approved that the Beaverton GWS will be done in my house, so my family, of course, is so blessed because we will be part of the history of the church, that this household or this house will be in the history of the church, the Beaverton Group Worship Service. To bring the worship services closer to the brethren in Beaverton, so the church administration has approved that the Beaverton DWS will be held in my house here in 4515 Southwest 184th Avenue, Beaverton, Oregon. So that was in July 6 of 2007. Me and my family are so, may I say, blessed because the worship service will be held in our house. And also the brethren are so excited and happy because there will be now a group worship service that they don't have to travel much of their time. So it will be closer to us so that we can always serve our Almighty God. As membership of the GWS continue to grow, the church administration approved that the Beaverton GWS be elevated into a local congregation on September 12, 2008. And Brother Roger Manzanilla was the assigned resident ministerial worker, and Brother Pastor Palacios Jr. as the district minister officiated the historic occasion. The inaugural worship service as a locale was held in Red Lion Hotel, and it was officiated by Brother Pastor Palacios Jr., the district minister then. After the Red Lion Hotel, so we found a more suitable 120-seater hall in Allen Boulevard. And then after that, so we moved to the new place, which is located in Hillsboro, which is shared by the local congregation of Hillsborough. And our worship services are during Wednesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock in the evening, and during Saturday, 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. And the CWS is at 12 o'clock noon. As a local congregation, uh, even though we have a limited space, back then in the place in Allen Boulevard, so we were able to have a activities in that place, and we're able to even teach the younger member of the church, the CWS, the Filipino culture, Filipino games, and also not to mention that we also produce a minister from the local congregation of Beaverton, and that's Brother Mark Irvin Mariano, my youngest son, who is now assigned in Chicago. And also through the help also of the church administration, we were able to unite with them that all the activities that we hold in the local congregation of Beaverton. So in addition, we were able to contribute the establishment of the three local congregations, that's Hillsborough, Vancouver, and Oregon City. And the key officers that hold their office on those three local congregations were from the local congregation of Beaverton. As a pioneering member of the local congregation of Beaverton, uh, I am so proud that I am part of it, and I promise, and also my family, that we will continue to serve our Almighty God and also unite with the church administration for all their the activities in the church, so that we can always serve our Almighty God for His honor and for His glory. And lastly, on behalf of my family and all the brethren in the local congregation of Beaverton, we would like to thank the church administration, especially our dearest brother Eduardo V. Manalo and brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, for their love and concern for all of us, so that we can reach or attain our salvation come Judgment Day.
Wow, that was very heartwarming. I don't know, that made me feel very strengthened in my faith. Don't you think?
I think the same way too, Gigi. Like just having to tell the story, the origin of the local congregation, knowing that just like the brethren in Portland local congregation, that they have to travel a long distance
Mhm.
just to attend the worship service and be active in all of the activities. Like you can really see the importance of their membership and how much they love to be active. And then once they get to that point where they're able to have a place of their own where they don't have to travel so far, and then you just see the progress of that, just like their growth, not just in numbers but in their faith. It's very heartwarming to know.
Yes. You know, it makes me really excited to perform tomorrow.
It
Yeah.
does.
But besides that, there are some more City of Beaverton facts I'd like to share with you guys. So, first of all, did you know that the name Beaverton actually comes from native settlers, and with them, to them, it means place of the beavers, which makes sense because you know it's Beaverton.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
but it's a little crazy because you don't really see beavers around in the area that much. So I don't know. But Beaverton's actually also known as part of the Silicon Forest because it's known as a technology and business hub. There's a lot of big name corporations out there that kind of provide for our clothing and the technology in our phones. And lastly, the city of Beaverton is surrounded by farmland.
Yes, definitely. And that just goes to show like why it's called the Silicon Forest
Mhm.
because we're surrounded by a lot of forests, a
Mhm.
lot of trails, and like what you said, a lot of farmlands. And I think that produces a lot of beautiful landscapes and beautiful
Yes.
places that you can go. So
Hmm.
I think let's explore some of the places we can go and enjoy in the city of Beaverton. So Kuya Tex, can you please play our next segment, Landmark Lane?
Let's go to Oregon's Landmark Lane.
Beaverton has farmers markets where Sister Mercedes Pizarro takes us on a nice small tour. These farmers markets features small businesses and local owners to show the people in the community the products that they have grown themselves. The Brethren of the Beaverton local congregation also shows us around Cooper Mountain Park. This park is located right on the edge of Beaverton and showcases beautiful sceneries. The park is 230 acres with plenty of trees like white oak and a small prairie that has been undisturbed for hundreds of years. In this park, you may even be able to catch a glimpse of rare animals like northern red-legged frogs or western gray squirrels. Cooper Mountain Park is a great place to go for great views and nice hiking trails.
Wow, those were some lovely places that you can visit in the city of Beaverton.
Yeah, I think I've only been to the farmers market. Is it called the farmers market?
It
Yeah, the
is.
farmers market once or twice. I don't remember.
Well, I mean, right now, because it's the winter time, the farmers market is closed. But once
Oh.
springtime comes around, I think it would be a lot of fun to go there.
Oh yes, we should totally go there sometime.
I think so. I think it's a plan.
Yes.
Before we move on, I think we should go and read some live chats.
Yeah. So I see one from Sister Melinda Pizarro. I don't. You might know her. I don't know.
Who's familiar?
Yes, and she says everyone is invited to Beaverton. Sister, I sure hope so. I like to stop by.
It's great. And we have another one from the local congregation of Albany, Sister Hera Brennan. Greetings, everyone. Hello po mga kapatid. Greetings po from Albany.
Oh, and another one from Sister Jane Ashley Quilt. Happy viewing for hashtag Vancouver. Hello, Vancouver.
Hello, Vancouver. And from one of our ministers in the district, Brother Rod Christopher Reyes. Greeting. Happy birthday to Brother Yuri from the local congregation of Beaverton. Happy birthday po.
And one last one before we move on from Sister Rachel Cruz. Shout out to our dedicated head deacons, Ka Fernan, Ka June, Ka John, and Ka Robert. We love you, Paul. We surely do love you too. Thank you for all that you do for the locale.
Yes. So let's continue on in some of our segments. And before we move on, we would just like to thank some of our brethren that help contribute to the pictures and videos that you saw. So Sister Rachel Cruz from Beaverton Local, as well as Brother Dan Ramos. Thank you so much for providing these pictures for us.
Yes. And Sister Sadie, I think those landmarks were kind of pretty beautiful, but I think that we need to see more picturesque landscapes,
I think so. And I think since there are a lot of parks and a lot of natural beauty in Beaverton, I think we can get some picture perfect postcards, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it, I think we have a segment on that.
Let's go.
Yes, Queer Text. Please play the segment for picture perfect postcards.
Picture Perfect Postcard.
Beaverton, Oregon offers scenic, lush landscapes. This city features over 100 parks, miles of trails, and panoramic views of the Tualatin River Valley, especially coastal mountains. Be sure to visit these sceneries when you are in Beaverton, Oregon.
landscapes. I think I recognized one of them. I think one of them was the Tualatin Hills Nature Center.
think so. A
Yeah.
lot of nice green scenery.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Sister Lauren Blackett, for the pictures and videos. But I think after seeing all those, cars and stuff, I'm starting to feel hungry because I feel like I just walked all of that.
I think everyone viewing our program today feels the same way. We've already talked about the history. We've seen a lot of the landmarks and a lot of the scenery that in Beaverton. So I think we are ready to know what is the taste of the town all the way out there in Beaverton. So let's, Kuya Tex, please play our next segment, Taste of the Town.
Taste of the town.
Welcome to Beaverton, where there are a wide variety of places to eat. Here is just a small sample of foods to start your craving as we check out the taste of the town. Our first stop is Broder Soda. It is located at 8800 Southwest Olison Road in Beaverton. Broder Soda Restaurant is a Swedish cafe located in the Nordia House. The restaurant is notably known for its beautiful architecture and unique menu. Thank you, Gigi and family, for taking us out to Broder Soda. Our last taste of the town stop is BG's Food Carts. It is located at 4250 Southwest Rose BG Avenue in Beaverton, and it is across from the Beaverton City Hall. It is the largest food cart pod in Beaverton.
So I am here in the BG food carts and checked out a lot of food carts out here, and it is really nice. I figure I hit one place because there's like 31 food carts here, and so I went around and they have different foods like hibachi, Philly cheesesteaks, pizzas, sushi, and gyros, and also Indian food, and several others. They also have bubble tea, so you can come here for your snacks and all of that great stuff. So you have a great array of different foods, and right now we're still in the midst of winter, so it's really cold, and however it's really nice out here. It's not raining, so which is a good thing. And so I decided to grab something warm to drink, and I am drinking Velvet Mocha from Pause and Coffee, and thought I'd just have this to keep me warm for a little bit. And being that I found out that there's a Hawaiian food, which I really miss so much, and so I decided to hit up that Hawaiian food truck. And so what I'm having right now is meat jun. So let me just show you that meat jun. It is meat with eggs covered in it, or battered eggs, and rice and macaroni salad. Here we go. And I'm having a side kimchi. So I hope you enjoy the rest of showing the different food carts out here. So I'm gonna go eat right now, and I hope that it'll bring me back some great memories from Hawaii. All right, bye-bye.
Wow, seeing all of those different choices for food out in Beaverton, it just really like builds up your appetite. And we would just like to give our disclaimer. We are not promoting any of the businesses that you've seen in our videos. We are just sharing our experiences with you. And I think Gigi, I also saw you in the video.
Oh, did you know?
Yeah.
Yes, that restaurant was delicious. Oh my god, I'm so full up with that. They have some good chai over there.
Yes, and we would also like to thank those brethren who contributed to the videos. So our very own sister Fulgari, well, thank you so much for showing us all of those food cards, as well as you, Gigi. Thank you so much, as well as Sister Lodgett. So I think we've learned a lot about the city of Beaverton. So we would like to thank everyone for joining us in our episode of Photo Friend on Tour. So we look forward to continuing to learn more about other local congregations in our district as our season continues. So let's find out what's going on in our district. What are the activities? So take it away, Gigi.
Yes, Createx, please be the organ bulletin.
Oregon Bulletin.
The officers of the CMDPS, Christian Medical, Dental, and Paramedical Society, will be holding a retraining seminar for all CMDPS members and brethren in the health and dental fields. This will be on January 25, 2026 at 2 p.m. at the Portland Chapel Function Hall. Here are the schedules for the CWS, or Children's Worship Service monthly meetup. The local congregation of Beaverton on January 24, 2026 at the local function hall. Then at the local congregation of Portland on January 25, 2026 at the CWS hall. And lastly, the local congregation of Vancouver on January 25, 2026 at the Place of Worship Activity Area. Earlier this month, the booklet or married members of the local congregation of Beaverton held their New Year's get-together. They enjoyed their time playing games such as charades, writing and sharing a memory, a goal, or an achievement, and socializing, of course. As you can see from their smiling faces, everyone really enjoyed their activity. Let's look forward to February. In the southern part of Oregon, the local congregation of Albany will look forward to monthly meetups. The booklet members will have a cake-off, and the Kadiwa and Binhi members will have a socializing activity. Now, let's go up north to the local congregation of Beaverton for their monthly meetup. The booklet members will be holding a CPR and first aid training. For the Kadiwa members, a team building activity. Lastly, the Binhi will hold a Grandparents and Seniors Appreciation Day. At the local congregation of Portland monthly meetup, the book club members will hold a financial literacy seminar, and the Binhi members will have an esports game bonding activity. Now be sure to join your respective monthly meetup in your local congregation. Have fun!
Thank you so much for sharing those very fun new activities. I know I'm going to be donating to the CNDPS activity tomorrow, but you know what else is coming up? Birthdays and anniversaries. So today, as mentioned earlier, Brother Yuri Cruz from the local congregation of Beaverton has his birthday today, January 24th. Happy birthday! And another birthday is from the local congregation of Vancouver, Brother Rene Del Mundo on January 27th. And as for anniversaries, wedding anniversaries, there's one from the local congregation of Beaverton, Ogan, Brother Robert and Sister Kazaya Ilan on January 29th. There's also one, again, in the local congregation of Vancouver, Brother Dun and Sister Eddie Lu Domingo on January 27th.
Thank you so much, Gigi. And we would just like to acknowledge and thank those brethren who helped make our broadcast possible. To our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Eraudio Manalo, our INC radio station manager, Brother Wally Taray, our district supervising minister, Brother Moises C. Padusale, our assistant district minister, Brother Gino Ramillo, as well as Brother Manly Andaya, our executive producer, and all of our behind the scenes crew here in INC Radio Oregon. So remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, INC Radio DZEN 954, like our broadcast for today, and make sure to share the program link with your friends and family. And we look forward to seeing you in our next episode, all about Hillsborough and St. Helens. So thank you for joining us in our virtual tour of Beaverton. To all of you, have a nice day. Bye.